You've surely watched zombie movies and thought to yourself what you would do in the case of a zombie apocalypse. But of course, it all depends on what kind of zombie you're faced with. So here are the top 10 most vicious zombies that you don't want to meet. So watch this video to the very end to find out. And while you're at it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. You just might learn a thing or two when the zombies start attacking. This is 10 Zone. Number 10. Night of the Living Dead. Movie buffs agree that the 1931's iconic Frankenstein's reanimated corpse monster was the first example of a zombie on motion pictures. However, the George A. Romero's classic 1968, Night of the Living Dead, is considered the originator of the zombie genre, and that horror film spawned numerous sequels, then laid the foundation for the basic movement of zombies that inspired countless other films to this day. As a matter of fact, that's where we derive the typical ideal of zombies that are slow, shuffling, clumsy, stupid, and follow a strict set of rules that most zombie films follow to this day, like craving brains. However, one slow zombie is easy to deal with, and probably some fun to mess around with, but 50 slow zombies will quickly become a huge problem, and more than that is a horde of death. Number 9. Zombie 2. Zombie 2 was released under several titles: The Island of the Living Dead, Nightmare Island, and Zombie Flesh Eaters. But most people simply call Lucio Fulci's 1979 film Zombie 2. And like mentioned earlier, it was originally intended as an unofficial sequel to George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead. The zombies from the Romero and Fulci group are on this list because they have violent methods of killing their prey before they eat them. Those methods are so tactical and violent that these zombies are able to attack sharks underwater. Number 8. The Walking Dead. Robert Kirkman's long-running The Walking Dead comic series led to the release of the hit AMC series, and it became the most popular zombie apocalypse TV show. Yes, the zombies in this film are slow and brainless. However, they are so dangerous because of the virus that has infected every single soul on Earth. This unknown virus automatically turns a corpse into the Walking Dead, even if the deceased wasn't bitten. So if survivors of the zombie apocalypse are bunkering down for the night, and someone happens to pass away from old age, an injury, or even a freak accident like dying from choking on a chicken bone, which happens a lot by the way, a zombie attack is imminent. Number 7. Dawn of the Dead, 2004. It's the worldwide collapse of human civilization. The rapid spreading contagion turns its infected hosts into reanimated flesh-eating ghouls, and they run fast and stampede like wild beasts. But they're not looking for grain. They've got a deadly craving for brains. Zack Snyder's 2004 Dawn of the Dead remake was a perfect update on Romero's iconic 1978 film, and it helped change the modern perception of zombies' capabilities. Since they can run as fast as the next man and they roll as thick as thieves in a horde, they are ultra dangerous. Number 6. Planet Terror. Robert Rodriguez teamed with Quentin Tarantino to release Grindhouse, so you know this movie is packed with action and laughs. Rodriguez's Planet Terror was the first classic gore horror, with a modern twist and a great cast. And most importantly, Planet Terror has some of the most horrific zombies that will be carved in your memory. These disgusting zombies were created from an infectious gas in a small Texas town. Once infected with the DC-2 gas, humans changed into grotesque zombies, with huge blistering pimples all over their body. And although they walk slowly and never seem to run, they are super strong. They can rip a body apart limb by limb in seconds, as well as devour a corpse in minutes. But don't despair. In this classic New Age universe, if you're bitten, you could save yourself via amputation. Number 5. Train to Busan. The slow and shuffling zombies that had dominated decades of horror films was no more, and the zombie genre reached new heights of terror on international levels. Train to Busan masterfully took the concept of fast zombies to a whole new level. Not only were the zombies of Train to Busan quick, the infection and contagion was just as rapid. This allowed the zombie plague to spread incredibly fast throughout the titular locomotive, as well as South Korea and presumably the world. Number 4. Dead Snow. Bloody disgusting critics said when you watch this movie, grab a box of popcorn and a barf bag and prepare to giggle yourself senseless. The 2009 Norwegian thriller Dead Snow ups the ante by introducing Nazi zombies. A group of friends staying in a cabin disturb some ancient treasure and unleash a horde of undead Nazi soldiers in full SS uniform. But they aren't the typical brainless zombies looking for brains. These Nazi undead proceed to systematically kill humans as they recover their stolen pieces of treasure, In most cases, the frosty weather makes zombies as stiff as ice, but for the snow zombies, extreme cold is not detrimental to their effectiveness. Due to a Norse curse, these snow zombies possess supernatural strength and the ability to assemble, communicate, and make tactical decisions just like the soldiers they used to be when human. Number 3. Black Summer. These volatile and violent undead have the stamina of a champion marathon runner and the ability to withstand impacts equivalent to the pressure of a speeding vehicle, as well as being repeatedly bashed in the head by a human party of 4 with iron makeshift weapons. The zombie virus in this TV series makes the infected turn into corpses of rage, and that spurs their dead limbs to dash for long distances. Plus, the zombie virus spreads within seconds after exposure through bodily fluids. So when fighting these monsters of hell, don't get any of their liquids in any of your orifices, as weird as that sounds. Number 2. World War Z. Speaking of highly infectious Z diseases, the pathogen responsible for the zombie apocalypse in World War Z is one of the fastest recorded infections observed with people transforming, and that transition occurs in just 12 seconds. 2013's World War Z was based on the best-selling book, World War Z, An Oral History of the Zombie War by Max Brooks. The film didn't actually adapt the book aside from the global threat of the zombie phenomenon, but it surely did deliver a new look at how gruesome zombies could actually be. World War Z zombies take predator instincts like that of the animal kingdom. Like huge felines, they lunge at humans, and similar to ants, they are able to climb atop of one another to form a pillar or wall of zombies, allowing them to cross high walls. However, the worst part of World War Z zombies, they behave just like viruses themselves. Once they manage to bite a victim, they quickly lose interest in that victim and cease their attack to immediately chase after another uninfected person. It seems as though their only interest is to spread the infection instead of having the desire to actually consume their prey. Number 1. I Am Legend. When you first watch this movie, you'll spend some time contemplating if the antagonists are rabid vampires or mutated zombies, because these zombies can be eradicated with sunlight. Plus, these zombies, known as Darkseekers, retain enough of their higher intelligence to learn and build and copy complex traps. Their adrenal glands give them increased mobility, dilated pupils, inflamed gums, hair loss, albinism, and a primal state of constant madness mixed with a modicum of emotions from their previous lives. They maintain a hierarchy of status seen among people and animals, and they have a sense of desire, compassion for their fellow Darkseekers, and a will to survive. So which of these zombies would you mostly disfavor battling on an apocalyptic scale? And which of these movies were your favorite? Let us know in that little box called the comment section below, and subscribe with the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.